What's good, y'all? Hype found it in another entry. We're almost at the close, baby. This is no fat day 25 out of 30. And like I said, we're almost at the close. I learned, with I don't know if you saw my other video about the YouTube algorithm, but it's like I can't stop clicking on those chiropractic big booty girls getting their backs cracked. I can't stop clicking on them, right? And I realized something. Even if it's not porn, what you watch and what you see, it either brings you closer to a relapse or further away from a relapse. You know what I mean? If you look at something that's not lustful, it gives you strength. You know what I mean? If you look at something that's lustful or flesh or, sensual, sexual, exotic, erotic, if you look at something like, that's like a turn on, that's like provocative, sexually, it's gonna bring you closer to a relapse. You know what I mean? Because I was doing good today. I was doing good, man. I felt good. I'm like, yeah, once I hit day 30, I'm going to save the world. I'm going to keep going. I'm going to keep going. You know what I mean? And then I saw that chiropractic video, and I'm like, oh, my goodness. Day 30, man. I'm about to relapse on day 30. Probably to the chiropractic video. It may not be porn, but it's the chiropractic video. It still counts as a relapse if I relapse to it. You know what I mean? That's why I learned, make sure you know what's going on in your life, what you're accepting into your life, and what you're putting out. You know what I mean? You got to make sure you know, if you look at that, it brings you closer to a relapse. If you look at something wholesome, even read the Bible or write in a journal or do something it'll give you hope. You know what I mean? You don't have to always watch porn. You can just write in a journal what you're going through. And then, and then soon you'll have a bunch of journals and you'll be able to look at them and reference them. Like, okay, I remember when I was on day 25 and I was tempted to watch porn or something like that. And this is what I did. You know what I mean? Anyway, like I said, it brings you one step closer or brings you one step further. The situation I had at school, maybe, I don't know if I saw my last video, yesterday's video, but the situation I had in school, or the situation I had with that neighbor, it brought me further away from a relapse. I'm like, I'm going to stay strong. You know what I mean? That motivated me to stay strong, stand my ground, and stand for it. You know what I mean? So, like I said, even if you take a little peek, even if it's just a beautiful girl, it doesn't have to be pornography to get you. It could be just a beautiful girl on a YouTube short. And you watch her and you be seeing her body and you be seeing all this stuff. You be like, I'm about to watch some porn. It could happen to anybody. I'm not exempt. I'm just as easy, just as anybody else. It's easy for me to go back and watch porn and fat. You know what I mean? So this is a race. This is a race that we're running. Anyway, I'll see y'all in the next video.